Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, Crash Bandicoot 3 on the PlayStation 4. And old Crash Bandicoot over there is having an absolute fantastic time with his yo-yo, whilst I do all the work. Right, the plan for today is to do Tomb Raider again, and hopefully we don't die so I can get the blue gem. And then we are going to go and start doing the 5th warp room and slowly progressing through that. So let's get right on with it. Here we go, Tomb Raider. Right. Now, if we die before we reach a checkpoint, it doesn't matter. We can just carry on. But if we get past the checkpoint and we die, we're going to have to quit the level and come back in. So let's see how we do. We don't have to worry about any of the boxes. So I'm just going to run through it and skip all the boxes and stuff. So we ain't got to worry about any of that stuff, because we've already got the gem anyway. Okay. So we just want to take our time. Take our time and not die. Obviously, if you're not bothering to get the boxes, you have a bit more time, you know, because whilst you're spending time normally whacking boxes, you could spend it trying to get away from the water. The only bit we have to really watch out for is the bit in a minute where that dude with a shield gets in our way, because he's the one that ruins my day. I do wish that the Aku Akus like gave you a second health, you know, if you like accidentally do fall into the water. Maybe they just like kick you out or something, or maybe they take you back to the nearest platform that you can stand on, something like that, you know. Obviously it'd make it easier, so maybe they shouldn't do that. But still, I would like it. Like maybe if I was to die on those nitros in the distance, you know, or Dran, then Aku Aku would take me to that platform. Okay, I think it's up there. Death route up here, innit? Yeah. We still have to finish the level once we've done this. I don't think you can just quit the level. Quit the game or not. Actually, no, I think there might be a portal at the end of this. Yeah, there's going to be a portal at the end of this that will take you straight to the end of the level. I landed on it! I fucking landed on it. You saw me. Come on, game. Ridiculous. I sound like Harry Potter every time I say ridiculous. God, I don't like Harry Potter. Bloody attention seeker. Okay. Oh, come on. Jump, 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 jump! Whew. Whew. There we go, I can see it. What a beautiful looking gem. I like that they all have like a little bit of a different shape. I think in the other ones they were sort of the same shape, weren't they? I might be imagining things actually. I think they've always been different shapes. Just ignore me. Spyro and Crash Bandicoot do make a good team though. There are a few games on the Game Boy Advance where Crash and Spyro work together. I think it was like... Oh, we got a gold gem. A gold trophy. I can't remember what the game was called, but you play as Spyro and Crash. But they do make a good team, because pretty much both Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon, they both gather up crystals, don't they? Crash Bandicoot gathers up crystals and gems to try and stop Cortex and save the world. And Spyro gathers up crystals because I think he needs them to buy stuff from Moneybags, doesn't he? Is Moneybags in the original Spyro? Because I know Moneybags is in Enter the Dragonfly, and that was the first game on PlayStation 2. The last game that was made by, like, published by Universal. Because both the first Crash game and the first The first Crash game on PlayStation 2 and the first Spyro game on Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 2 were both pretty good levels because they were both still published by Universal. But when Universal Studios vanished and didn't do the games anymore, that's when they all went bad. All the Spyro started going crappy and all of the Crash games started going crappy. I mean, you had Twin Sanity, which was an alright-ish game. I mean, like I've already told you guys, the game's good, but the problem with Twin Sanity, for me, is that I don't like working with Cortex. I don't like Cortex. He's a baddie. I don't want to work with him. But other than that, it's still a great game. Like, if you replaced Cortex with anyone else, then it would have been a great game to me. Still like the game, though. I don't hate the game. But yeah, after the Universal ones, they all started going downhill. Obviously, remember, we do have our bazooka now. You're going to have to remember about your bazooka because there's going to be a couple of exclamation mark boxes that you need to hit in this level, and they're going to be out in the distance where you can't actually get to them, so you need to use your bazooka. We can't get the gem in this level at all. We need the green gem first. Right, if you look there. Now you see up there, you see like that little box there. That box, you can't actually, you can't get that box yet. You have to get the green gem first, and then you're going to whack an exclamation mark box, and then you can come back and you can get that gem. So that's one thing you need to remember when you do this level, when you're waiting for the green gem, because you're gonna do this section first, and then you're gonna come over here, and then you're gonna break these two, and obviously this box here ain't gonna be activated. Now, whatever you do, don't break this box, you know, because you're going to need this once you've done the green gem. So make sure you leave this box alone, because I've made that mistake so many times, like an idiot. You can get these boxes probably by jumping, but it's a lot easier with a bazooka. Okay. Lovely jubbly. Do we have the green? No, the green gem is the last coloured gem that you're going to get. Well, I suppose the yellow gem would technically be the last gem you're going to get, because the yellow gem is inside the level that you need to get 10 relics on. So I suppose it depends. If you've gotten a bunch of relics before you finish the game, then yeah, the green will probably be your final gem. I feel like a murderer. This feels like such a cheater, doesn't it? Also, another thing you need to remember, don't touch this pile of boxes right here. You can break the top one, but don't lose this TNT, because you're going to need to come back once you've done the exclamation mark box in the green route, and you're going to need to jump on that TNT so you can get the boxes below. You can't get them with a bazooka or anything, so make sure you remember that. Those are the two things you need to remember. Obviously, we don't have the green gem yet, so it doesn't really matter, so we can just do it quickly. Oh, bonus round. Oh, this is my 4th video in a row, so hopefully my commentary's still alright. Now, as I told you guys, there's the checkpoint in this area. This level doesn't have one of those nitro crates that actually get rid of all the nitro. So make sure you actually shoot the nitro yourself. Otherwise, you're going to be left with a bunch of missing boxes when you get to the end. Because I think there's like a massive pile of nitro in a minute. Or it might be another level. No, see? So make sure you shoot this pile of nitros, because if you don't, then you're not going to get your gem at the end of the level. Because there ain't no nitro exploding box in this level for some reason. Don't know if maybe they forgot to add one, I'm not sure. Probably not. Probably just to trick you. Ooh! I thought I was far away. Come on, I was standing on the edge. Whatever. I just hit someone then, I don't know who. Someone just got murdered. Yeah, here's the green gem route right there. That was close. It's got a nice little beat, ain't it? Looking at this level, it's sort of reminding me of a game. Any of you guys that have heard of CG Project Red, CD Project Red, whatever it is, I always say CG. Don't know why. CD Project Red. They announced a game a very long time ago, actually, and it's called. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, what's it called? Cyberpunk something. But it's made by CD Projekt Red, and they added a trailer because it had a pretty damn good tune in the trailer, a nice song. And this is sort of reminding me of that trailer because it's like a sci-fi looking sort of game. It looks like it's going to be set some sort of space game, I think. I don't know. I ain't really seen much about it. There's not been much news at all. I think the last I heard about that game was somebody stole a bunch of concept art or something, and they were holding it to ransom and trying to make CD Projekt Red pay them, or they were going to release it or something, and then they were just like, no, we're not going to pay because they're badasses. CD Projekt Red, even though I'm not the biggest fan of The Witcher 3, they are a brilliant studio, an absolutely brilliant studio. They made 2 massive expansion packs for The Witcher 3. Both of them were priced the same price as a map pack in Call of Duty near enough, you know, and you get a whole like 30 hours of content. You know, they added like 30 pieces of stuff for free, I think it was, 33 pieces of DLC. Yeah, definitely a great company. Orange Asphalt. Ah, shit. How long we got? We've got 9 minutes. Right. This is by far the worst level for getting the boxes. The first, it's a long level, it's a really long level, but the final few boxes are right at the end of the level, and they're on 3 ramps. You've got to go up a ramp like that, then you've got to go to the left and up that ramp, then straight over to the right. Now when you're trying to get to the right, sometimes you don't line it up good enough, and you'll miss the boxes. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. I think the UFO secret level is a lot longer than this one, but the boxes are easier to get. Oops. I didn't see that bloody hole there. Good job I'm not trying to win. I know if I'm going to reach this box or not. Yeah, okay. Just got to take our time and be careful. Obviously, I'm going to go through this race first and get the boxes. And then once we've done that, we're going to redo the level. And we're going to get the crystal by coming first. It's just the last bit. It's a right pain in the butt. I always miss a few for some reason. What does it say on the back of their car? I'm trying to check out their number plate. I'm trying to see what their number plate says, but I don't have enough time to look. I suppose I'll have to... Oh! I can't even complain, you know. Because the other 2 motorbike levels went perfectly. I didn't miss any boxes, you know. So it was only a matter of time before I started doing it. It's because I was talking about those cars. I was trying to see what their number plates were saying. Seeing if there was like any funny messages on them or anything. It's called Orange Asphalt, yet the road is not even orange. That's misleading right there. Landing from a jump will cancel your boost. Yes, it will. Not much of a hint, really. Oh, God. Dingo's Diner. 5 cents for a soda. It's just so hard to like go slowly, you know, because this is a race. You're naturally just wanting to go fast, you know. Because I could really go slow. All I have to do is brake completely and then just gently keep tapping like this, let's say. If I just keep gently tapping R2, I could do the whole level at this speed, you know. Obviously, that's not a good idea because a couple of the boxes are on ramps, and if you ain't got enough speed, you won't get them. But it's a lot easier to not miss boxes if you go at that speed. I'm going to try and avoid ramps if they've not got any boxes on them. Because that's the reason I missed that box a second ago. There we go. It's the ones at the end that I'm worrying about the most. And I also think there might be like, behind those barriers, those barricades, there are holes. Now one of them has a barricade, a hole, and then there's a box behind the hole. So if you're going too quick, you'll miss the box. So I've got to try and keep an eye out for that. I think it's in this level. I don't think it's the UFO level, because I remember it being daytime. Because the UFO level is set at night. Because as you can see, in this level, all of the police cars are moving. Because I think the first race doesn't have any police cars. The second race has police cars like parked at the side. This one has police cars that are driving back and forth. And then in the UFO level, the secret level, that level, the bloody police cars drive straight at you. So they get worse and worse every time. It might be over here actually. Yeah, see? Here we go. Oh, would you? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? There was no reason that he had to miss that box. Those are the three. It's just up, left, and then right. And it always the right one. He just. So how you doing, Wolf and Wolfettes? Brilliant day, ain't it? Hope you're all having a fantastic time. Hopefully you're enjoying this video. I'm sure no one is, because no one watches anyway. I go through all this aggro for nothing. I see quite a few comments on YouTube, you know. This is something that really pisses me off, you know. I see random people that are on videos just talking about how to get big on YouTube. Just those random kinds of videos, you know. Or tips for YouTube. And then there'll be people in the comment section crying about not having many subs, you know. And they've got about 50 normally. And they're crying about not getting many subs. They've been doing YouTube normally for about a month, you know, and they've already got 50 subs. It took me like, to get 100 subs, it took me about 5 months, you know, and that's with advertising with money, like me actually paying YouTube to advertise my channel. And I had a pretty funny trailer as well. It was me dancing in my BwolfTheWolf costume. If you have a look, it's got 80,000 views, because all those views came from me having it as a paid advert. But these people complain, you know, and they've been doing it for a month and they've already got 50. And they also don't upload every day. They upload like once every 2-3 weeks, you know, and they're complaining about not having subs and that they're trying really hard. That's the bit that bothers me, you know. Not the other stuff, but we're trying really hard. Are you shitting me, mate? I've been uploading every single fucking day for 4 years. Every day. And my videos have got nothing but better. My videos have improved in many ways, you know. If you go and watch my old stuff, which I haven't even removed. I could have deleted them like other channels do, but I left them on here so that people can see that not everybody on YouTube starts off doing great videos, you know. You start off with doing whatever you can do, you know, the best you can with what you've got, you know. So I left my videos on here to help all the smaller people out, or the new people that want to make a channel but they're afraid that they're not as good as like PewDiePie, because then they can come to my channel and see my bad videos, you know. But yeah, I'm sick of seeing the comments, people saying that they're working hard and all shit like that. The only reason why most of them want the subs is because they want to make money. That's what bothers me. Where I just want to have subs so I can have a fantastic time with my games, you know. Like I told you guys, I want to be able to just make a video randomly and say, welcome Wolfettes, you want to play a little bit of World of Warcraft, you know, let's go and do a raid. You want to play a bit of World of Warcraft and we can all get together and invade the Horde. I have to invade the Horde because I'm on the Alliance team at the moment. But I don't mind switching the Horde and raiding the Alliance if you want. Or maybe I want to do a bit of Call of Duty, you know, and we can have some battles against each other, you know. Maybe I want to play a bit of Orcs. Orcs Must Die Unchained, you know, just stuff like that, you know. That's why I want a big community on here. I was hoping to have the same sort of reaction on the PlayStation forums, but unfortunately, most people on that forum don't seem to like playing games. So, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Right. Oh, thank God! Sorry for ranting so much, Wolf. I just get a little bit salty at times, you know. I do keep it in, you know. I always keep it in, you know. Most people say you shouldn't keep it in. You should make a video. You should let your fans know how you're feeling, you know. You shouldn't store it. You shouldn't pretend to be happy all the time, which I agree with. You shouldn't. You should say how you're feeling, but I try to avoid doing it. I should just keep it to like a separate video where I just have like a 10-hour rant, a 10-hour argument with myself. That would be a brilliant video. Maybe I'll do that one day when I've got some more time. When I've got a day free, I'm just going to sit in front of the camera and say whatever comes to my mind. Be the best video on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I've made 4 in a row, so I think I need to go and make myself a cup of tea. Like, share, and join the pack today.